Hi guys, how are you? Hope
Hello.
you are doing fine and that you are safe. Today, a different type of video. I have a special guest. This is my husband,
Hello.
Cosmin. So he finally agreed to appear in one of my videos because it is an interesting subject. So perfumes that men consider to be sexy on women. Stay tuned. How I came up with this idea. So, not the idea to invite Cosmin, because I think we saw already some videos like that, you know, a husband, a boyfriend that comes and rates the perfumes. We did,
Yes.
right? But a girl from one of the Facebook group, let's face it, that I'm watching and following on Facebook regarding perfumes, Raluca did a very interesting poll last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, regarding sexy perfumes. But sexy perfumes that men consider, so men had to vote which perfumes they consider to be the sexiest on women, and women to vote which perfume were most complimented by men. Okay, so not that they found to be sexy. Let's hope people voted truthfully. I mean, we'll see. I want to ask his opinion. I have the results from the poll. 407 votes were expressed on that poll. And I have the results from the poll. And I'm gonna ask Cosmin's, my husband's, opinion on the sexiest perfume voted. And let's see if it's the same or has other tastes. I also have an idea to make a video, which perfume do you consider to be the sexiest from my collection on me, but another time, because I need to prepare some more. So actually I kind of followed him last week, you know, asking him, do you think this is sexy? Do you think this is sexy? So I still have to to get the results. Do you agree to be blindfolded for this one? Okay, so I'm going to start with not the least voted, because some perfumes actually didn't receive any votes, but let's say from the total of 407 votes, the poll did percentages. I mean, which perfumes got like 3%, 5%, and the top was like 15%. So it was not like, you know, 70% of the votes. Okay. But anyway, it's a big percent from
how many perfumes were?
I think 30 something.
30 something.
Okay, because
and how many of them did receive votes? I mean, how many of them did not receive any vote?
Good question. I'm going to check, and maybe I'm going to put this on the screen. Yes, we are both economists, and he did statistics. I think he did international affairs, something like this is called, and statistics. And you can see the way he's thinking, because he grills me, you know, what results. And actually I did marketing, so I should have paid more attention to this. Sorry. We didn't prepare much because we have the kids in the other room. They are being watched by somebody. We don't have so many occasions to do this type of videos, so we just, you know, took the chance, and I did very quickly. I gathered all my notes and said, okay, let's do this. So yes, this would be interesting to see how many perfumes were included,
and how many of them did not get any.
Yes, and how many didn't get any votes, and there were quite a few. I think more than half from what I remember. But yes, I'm going to put these little informations on the screen to make it clearer, the survey, okay? So I'm going to start with the ones. I have here my notes regarding the poll, and I have here, to keep it real, a box with the perfumes.
Treasure box.
Yes. Unfortunately, I only have 3 of those perfumes. It appears I'm not a very sexy person. Okay, no, it doesn't matter.
And these 3 are in the top?
Yes, they are in the top. Yes, from the top I have 3. And top 5, hopefully, yes. And I also have a lot of samples. I think I have I only don't have one of the most voted perfumes. For the rest, I have samples. And I also prepare some blotters. So I'm going to start with the perfumes that received like 3% of the votes. I didn't include, you know, the ones with 1%. It was too little, so I started with 3%, then the ones with 4%, 5, 6, and then the top. Okay?
Do I get a peek or?
You will have to be blindfolded.
Okay.
And I'm going to spray the perfumes, give it to you to see your opinion. Okay, maybe you know some of this. Of course you know some of this, but maybe you don't. Okay, so you are going to give me your opinion, and then I'm going to tell you the perfume and also to our viewers. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Well, put your own blindfold, please. Let me see what is the one. I'm going to put for you on the screen the name, okay? Okay. Secure?
Yeah.
Gonna put the cap. You are going to see the perfume, okay? This is... I'm going to put the perfume back in the box. Okay, so you can take your blindfold for now because I don't have the perfume here anymore. I think it's going to take a while. We are already 7 minutes in.
Yes, I like it.
You like it?
I'm not crazy about it, but I like it.
Okay, and how does it smell?
It smells to me fresh.
Fresh? Okay.
A bit like flowers. I don't know exactly what type of flower.
Interesting. You smell more in this perfume than I do because I don't smell the flowers in it. Never did. Okay. And actually this got me a little bit frustrated about this perfume.
It's a nice perfume.
It's a nice perfume. Is it sweet?
In the beginning, I thought it was a bit sweet, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But not too sweet.
Not very sweet. Just a bit in the beginning.
It's a nice perfume,
yeah.
But do you think it is sexy?
It is, but it's... I think I have smelled sexier perfumes.
Sexier perfumes, okay. Let's take just... I'm going to take a little pen and let's rate it from 1 to 10. 10 being, you know, the greatest sexy... I mean, on the scale of sexiness, you know? Not just good, sexy.
Well, I think normally I should smell all of them before I grade them,
yes,
but...
True, but at the end we are going to do that.
If, let's say, 10 would be the sexiest, this would be maybe a 7.
7. Okay.
Something like a 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, let's see the perfume. Let's see the perfume. So this is Hypnotic Poison, and actually I have an older version of it. And this is a perfume. Actually, in this, I do smell a little bit of flowers and some fruits. I smell some fruitiness in it, coconut. But in the newer versions, not the latest, I don't have the latest, it is like a bitter almond on me, and I almost don't smell any flowers. But I really like this. I really love it. And actually, when I bought my first bottle of Hypnotic Poison, I have 2 now, and actually I had 3. But I really thought he's going to think it is so sexy, and he didn't really. I mean, he liked it.
I like it.
But it's not like the sexiest.
Now that you told me the name of the perfume, I think in the past, a few years ago, I considered it maybe a bit more sexy than I do now.
More sexy, so the bitterness.
A bit sexier, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's put this here now. Please put your blindfold on. You can take the blindfold. You are going to see. Yes, so I'm going to put for you on the screen. I haven't showed you. This is something that I don't have in my collection. I just had a sample of it.
This is already more powerful, I think, than the other one, because I did not sniff it close and I already feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like it a bit more than the other one, and it's definitely stronger than the first one.
So you like it because it is a little bit stronger, okay?
Not only because it's a bit stronger, but also the scent I like it a bit more. Mm-hmm. I would say this is an 8.
Ah, okay, you like
maybe.
It. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Do you find it too sweet or too what?
No, I don't think it's too sweet.
Okay.
It is a bit sweet. I cannot really tell the notes in it.
Yes, it is very well blended, and this is, so I don't have the bottle, but this is, let's focus. Where? Here? La Vie Est Belle. So this is an 8.
Yeah.
La Vie Est Belle, okay.
7.5, 8, something like that.
7.5 or an 8. Because now you know that La Vie Est Belle.
Okay, 8.
Okay. An 8, okay. Just a disclaimer, this is a perfume that my mother used to wear for a few years. And sometimes you said that it's too sweet on her. But anyway,
maybe,
not too sweet on her,
on the skin,
too sweet on general. But
yeah.
Yes, maybe on the skin.
It's a bit different.
It has a big patchouli in the base. And I also like this patchouli, this type of patchouli. I don't mind it. But okay, it is considered very generic. However, it is sexy. So it is a reason why women and men love this. Okay, let's put an 8.
To know what the result was on the survey, on the poll.
Yes, so it has also like 3%. Okay,
yeah.
3%,
so it's
meaning
not really
12 votes.
12
not a lot.
12
yeah. votes, but considering a lot of perfumes didn't receive any, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Put your blindfold, and I'm going to spray another one. Again, okay. I don't have a full bottle, so this is, you can see it on the screen. I'm going to put the bottle, the picture maybe, just to make it even clearer. And with this one, we are going, to end the least voted, because as I said, there are a lot that didn't receive any votes. You can take your blindfold off.
Not as strong as the second one.
Maybe we need to take some sips of coffee, after a few of them.
I like it, but I think also something around 7.
7, so not 8. This one is a 7.
Yeah, probably.
Do you feel any specific fruits, florals in it?
I think it's a floral perfume, but cannot really put my finger on it, which flower.
Okay, a lot of florals,
yeah.
Some sweetness, some fruitiness. It is sexy, but a 7, okay?
Yeah,
so this is Good Girl, the original, okay, from Carolina Herrera. This also got like 3% of the votes.
So quite similar to the second one.
Yes, true. I agree. Okay, it is a little bit similar. So 7, you said, okay?
Yeah.
Let's put it here. You can put your blindfolds, and I'm going to say now that we are getting into the 4% of the votes, so 16 votes, and we have 2 perfumes here. One is one, I am going to start with the one that I only have a small sample of. I've been very tempted to buy a bottle, at least a small one, okay? And this is actually an older version of it. And now they changed it a little bit, but I need to try it some more, in stores. Okay, let's try to spray this small sample of mine. You can take your blindfold. Let it settle a little bit. Because I think it's a little bit old. This is actually something... I shouldn't give you so many clues, right? Just smell it. Tell me what you think.
This one is already a lot better than the other 3. I think it's more exotic.
Yes.
Deeper. More notes here. I like it. From the 4 perfumes that I've smelled so far, this is the best one.
The best one. Okay.
In my opinion, yeah. I mean,
I almost agree because I like a lot Hypnotic Poison. So I like Hypnotic Poison a lot, but I like this one. Something kept me from buying a full bottle. This is good.
Yeah, I like it.
I know you liked it. I think a few years back I gave you this sample, to test, and you told me.
What is it?
This is Angel.
Angel.
Yes, and I have this, small sample here. Where is it? The sample. Okay, anyway. So I have a small sample of Angel. I don't have the perfume. And I know I was tempted also by Angel Muse to get. And I kind of gave you both to test. And you told me this one is better. The original. And it is, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I have given a grade to it. I did not give a grade to it.
No, please give it a grade. Yes.
Probably this. If the second one was an 8, this would be at least 8.5, maybe even 9. 8.5, 9. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe in the end, at the end, we are going to revisit a little bit this. I'm going to put 8.5, 9, and to see the top. Okay, the top of the top. Okay, so put your blindfold back on. So this received, as I said, 14, not 14. How many was? 4% of the votes and 16 votes.
Yeah.
The next one. So I'm going to show you the bottle for this one. I have to put it back in the box. You can take your blindfold back off.
This is more exotic than the other ones.
Okay. All the other ones, even Angel?
I think even Angel, yeah, because that was a bit more floral. This is a bit darker. More on the night side, let's say.
Really?
Yeah, I would say this is something that you would wear at night.
And the Angel, no? It's for daytime?
Not really, but this is a bit darker, and I think it's for colder season.
Yes,
than the other ones.
Maybe, yes.
And it's a lot more exotic than everything else I have smelled so far.
Okay.
And I like it. It's very nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is it sexy?
Yes, it is. And I
From
think
1 to 10?
Probably around 9.
9, okay.
Yeah.
So
more or less in the same category as
Angel.
As Angel, yeah.
And almost the sexiest. I mean, almost the same sexiness as Angel, but this is a 9.
Yeah.
A straight 9. Yes, and I agree. I really like it. And this is a new entry in my collection. And, it's going to be part of my birthday haul, if I get to film that. And this is Rosendo Mateu. I think this is how you say the name, number 5. This is very hyped right now, not just right now, it started some time back. And it is considered very sexy. It is an unisex perfume. Do you find it unisex? I mean,
yes,
would
I think so.
It?
Yes.
I sprayed it also when I sprayed it on the paper.
Yes, I like it. I think it
like
could be a men's perfume as well as
a women's.
Women, yeah.
Yes, because it has something, it is called Floral Amber Sensual Musk, and this is kind of what you get.
Yeah, but I don't smell the flowers as much as other notes.
Yes, you smell the amber, the musk, some spiciness, right?
Yes, I feel the spiciness in it more than I don't know exactly how the amber smells or
Yes.
or the mask. I like it, but I don't know exactly how they smell on their own. But the spiciness I do get.
So a 9, okay, Rosendo Mateu. And this is very hyped. I mean, on the Facebook group that I'm on, a lot of people are raving about this perfume. So it got also 4% of the votes.
4%.
I was expecting even more.
The best, I mean, the first one got 15.
But this is not that popular. I mean, it is hyped right now, but it is not that popular as the first position. You are going to see what perfume I'm talking about and understand the hype. But this one, it's not that new. I'm going to put the year of the release on the screen. Not very, very new, but I think people are getting, more and more interested in it and presenting it and so on. It is a niche perfume. Not a lot of people have access to it. And this is why maybe it didn't receive as many votes as other perfumes, and it hasn't been around for that long. But some YouTubers say it might, get a lot of attention in the future, and it's going to be a bestseller, maybe. Unfortunately, the perfumer died. I don't know if this year or last year, unfortunately, and it was Rosendo Mateu. It was a great perfumer. This was from his perfume house, that he founded with his son, and hopefully the son is going to
take the business.
Yes, take the business, and we are going to see more of this type of scents. Great perfume, in my humble opinion. I'm very glad I bought it. I blind bought it, not bought it. I received it as a gift, but it was a blind buy, a blind gift. Let's say that. Okay. So let's put it here. You can put your blindfold and maybe zip some coffee. Take a sip of coffee. We are getting into the 5% of the votes. And unfortunately, one of the perfumes mentioned, I don't have it in my collection, not even a sample, but I'm going to talk about that one after this one. And this is, I hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm going to put it on the screen, the name for you. So you can take your blindfold.
Yeah, this one I like it. It's definitely a flower perfume.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know the exact note, maybe some rose in it, or tuberose.
Yes, usually you can detect tuberose from a distance.
Yes, but does it have also
I have a lot
rose
of
in it or not?
perfume. I don't think it has roses. It has patchouli, if I'm not mistaken, tuberose.
It's nice. I like it.
Vanilla, something sweet. Pear, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna put the notes in case, but I think everybody
Quite
knows
strong.
I just told you the perfume.
Givenchy or what?
Givenchy Interdit, yes.
It's nice.
Anyway, you already made
nice.
an opinion, right?
Yeah.
So?
I think it would be around 8, something like that.
8, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I hope
nice
I didn't influence you with the name, but it is nice. Yes. And it is strong. I like that.
It is quite strong, yeah.
A friend of mine...
I felt it before I...
took the card to
my nose, yeah.
Yes, a friend of mine used it, Anka, as a signature scent, and it is really noticeable. It stays a long time on your skin, and nowadays we have to appreciate this type of scents, because we don't get them anymore, as many, right? And this is beautiful. It's feminine.
Nice.
This is feminine.
It's definitely feminine.
This is feminine.
I would not wear it.
Okay. So an 8 for this one. Well, 5% of the votes, meaning 20 votes, also received the Dior Addict. Okay, so
you don't have
do you know it?
one.
I don't have it. I don't have a sample and I don't have the bottle. Not because I don't like Dior Addict. I tested it and I like it. But also another friend of mine had it as kind of her signature, and I have a problem with this, you know.
You don't want to buy it.
Yes, if it is somebody's signature, I mean, they are currently using it and so on, I'm not that tempted to buy it. I mean, especially if I'm seeing a lot the person or, you know, I have contact with it. If she's a collector like me and she has like 10 perfumes, I don't mind it. Not much, but if she has like 1, 2 perfumes, it's a problem. But Dior Addict, yes, also, was also voted like with 5% of the votes, and I understand why. Do you know it, Dior Addict? No. So unfortunately, we can't give you that experience, but it is a perfume that is very in every sexy list almost. I mean, I think a lot of people expected it, you know, to be in the top. So put your blindfold back on. And now we are getting to 6% of the votes. So until now, you know, the votes are quite close, like 3%, 4%, 5%, and now we are getting to 6%, 25 of the votes. And hopefully you'll okay, I just throw my papers on the floor. Just to show it to you. This received 6% of the votes. And I really think you are going to recognize this one. You can take the blindfold.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yes.
And I think I know what it is. It's Portrait of a Lady, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you are going to say Porpora, right? Maybe. Portrait of a Lady or Porpora.
They are very similar, yeah.
But this is kind of, you recognize it.
Yeah, I recognize it,
yes.
And I think it's the sexiest one so far. I think this one is, if the other best one was around 9, this would be definitely a 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this, I also feel, is the sexiest on me. I mean, not just because he likes it. I mean, how it makes me feel. This one makes me feel the sexiest. It is true that Rosendo Mateu, I haven't worn it yet so much.
They are quite different.
And they are
anyway,
different.
They are different styles.
So what do you feel in this
This
one?
is more floral than Rosendo Mateu. That one was more exotic. I think it, in my mind, it resembles an Arabian perfume.
Okay.
This is not an Arabian style perfume. And it develops a lot. I mean, it does not stay the same. The opening is, I think, there are a lot of rose notes in it.
Yes.
And then it's strong.
Okay.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
You like it a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, he likes it a lot. And if I have to choose perfume to go out, let's say to a party or something, and I ask him, you know, to give me his advice, he usually is choosing this one.
Yes, because it's very strong at night or in colder season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But also beautiful.
Yes, very beautiful.
Not just strong, it's strong, and after the experience that I have with it, it stays a long time on your skin and very good performance, but it's strong but soft. I don't know how to say it. Elegant. Strong but elegant, you know. It's not that type of perfume that punches you in the face. It's strong, mysterious.
It's not annoying to other people.
It's not annoying. Yes, let's say that. Okay, perfect. So 9.5 this one. 9.5.
Put the blindfold on.
Yes, please do that. So up until now we had like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%, and now we are getting to 11%. Okay, so this is actually you are getting to top 2. Oh, okay, so Portrait of a Lady was on the 3rd position in this top. Okay, so
only
now
2 perfumes left.
Only 2 perfumes left, and this is going to be on the 2nd place. Okay, boxy. I have this small one, but everybody knows what it is, I think. Everybody knows this perfume, I think. You can take your blindfold.
Also tuberose perfume?
A white floral. Does it smell like tuberose? I don't think.
I don't know, maybe
jasmine, actually.
Leaves or something like
jasmine.
Yeah.
But it is a particular jasmine, I think.
It's nice.
It's done in a very interesting way, this jasmine. I mean, it's not your regular jasmine.
It is nice, but I would say maybe an 8, something like that. I mean...
Okay, it is nice, but not something that you find
very sexy.
Very, very sexy.
No. It's a nice perfume, but a very calm perfume, something that...
Really? Calm.
Yeah.
So not clubbing.
No, I wouldn't say it's clubbing perfume. In my opinion. Maybe to other people
so
it might be, yeah.
So this is Alien.
Yeah?
Yes, the famous Alien. In my defense, and his defense, okay, because this is such a popular sexy perfume. This is the newest formulation. I mean, Mugler, not Thierry Mugler. The people that used to wear this as their signature, they know the difference. It used to be more, I don't know, in your face. Yes, a little bit stronger and, I don't know, brighter, something like this. To me, I knew 2 people that used it, and the difference is also in how many sprays you put on. Let's face it. So I knew somebody that put like, I think 8 sprays on, and it was like a clubbing perfume.
Then it became a clubbing perfume.
Yes, and somebody
how many
else.
sprays now? 1 or 2?
Now 2. The small ones.
So 2, it's not a clubbing perfume.
Yes.
After 4 sprays, it becomes a clubbing
actually,
perfume.
this formulation is considered to be a little softer. I think it became more elegant, in my opinion. A little bit more elegant. But as I said, even the older formulation, I knew somebody that used like 1 to 2 sprays maximum, and it was beautiful on her and not such a powerhouse. I mean, it was better, a little bit, in my humble opinion. So I never had a big bottle of Alien. I was not a big fan. I like this perfume a lot. I find it sexy. Okay, but not something that, and especially because it was so popular. I mean, it was a time where everybody was using it, and too popular. But I wanted a small 15 milliliter bottle to have it because...
so that's 15 mils?
Yes, it is small. But I have an alternative in my collection that I like better. I'm going to do a video about that one. And now so this was like what, 8? You said 8. I think like L'Interdit, right?
So this one was considered better than Portrait of a Lady?
Yes. Have you put your blindfold on? 15% of all the votes, around 62 votes, if I'm not mistaken, was received by this one. I'm gonna put for you the name at the bottom on the screen. Because I think, I'm going to check after this. Oh, I sprayed my hand. I didn't want to do that. You can take it off.
Out of all perfumes that I've smelled so far,
yes,
I think this is the least sexy. I mean, it's...
I knew that he's going to say that because he knows.
It feels a bit also like a men's perfume, but something that's not very clubbing or very sexy. It reminds me a bit of, I think, Prada, Infusion de d'Iris, I think. Cedre or something.
Yes, because I bought
and
you
also a bit of Eros, I think, just a bit of Eros from Versace, I think.
Interesting, yes.
And it feels also a bit chemical, a bit like a chemical solution.
Yes, it is a lot chemical. I mean, I think for this one they used only how do you put it? Non-naturals. I said chemical ingredients. Okay.
Okay, and
but this is not bad. Okay, this is the future of perfumery. All perfumes have natural ingredients and chemicals, non-natural ingredients, man-made, as I say that.
Probably.
But this one actually was conceived, if I'm not mistaken, around the idea to use only man-made ingredients and create something, you know, super like fantasy perfume, not something natural. But I don't like it.
I cannot put my finger on it, what it smells like, because I don't smell any flowers in it.
Yes, you don't smell something that you could smell in nature.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So I really don't know what to say about it.
Okay. But
only that in comparison to all the other perfumes, this is the least sexy to me.
Okay. This is interesting. So this is, but I think you
It does not even... I don't know how to grade it.
Because I kind of tested it on you. I had an original sample of Baccarat Rouge, where is it? The small thing. So if you remember, 1 year or 2 years back, we bought some samples from Maison Francis Courgian. I hope I'm saying the name right. Okay, we bought it from the original website, okay, the official website.
Yeah.
And we bought this, Grand Soir,
also
with
some other
satin mood.
Yeah, I think I like those
better.
A lot better than
yes,
this one.
me too. So this is super hyped. What I can say about this is that it has great performance, at least in my opinion. I remember testing it for the first time in a shop here where we live. The salesperson was so happy, you know, to make me test it, and she sprayed it on my hand, even if I don't usually want, first impressions to be on my hand. I prefer it on the piece of paper, on a blotter, and then to decide if I want it on my hand. And I smelled it on me like the entire day. I think I went into the office. I touched something with my hand, so it smelled the object that I touched. It smelled like for a week. It is very so, and the thing that she told me, and I think it is right, and I saw a lot of YouTubers mention this, is that it doesn't smell overbearing. I mean, it's not something that you smell like a strong oriental perfume that is very strong in the beginning, almost gives you a headache. And this is why it lasts a long time and it projects a lot. The thing with this one is that it smells the same almost for you and for somebody that is 5 meters away. So it's not that strong. It projects a lot and it stays a long time on your skin.
So it's definitely science.
It's science. And it is
interesting. It's a good day for science.
Yes, it is interesting, and I understand why a lot of people bought it, because it is interesting, okay. And it smells, interesting, but unfortunately, the experience is that either I smell something synthetic, sweet, woody, kind of, but doesn't give me feelings. I like it, but I'm not finding it.
Maybe some people feel something that I don't, but I don't even smell any sweetness in it.
Okay, interesting. I smell some sweetness. Some say it smells like cotton candy.
Like cotton candy?
Yes, even. But sometimes
I wouldn't say that.
It smells super chemical. I mean, on my skin, I find it smells like doctor's
medicine
office.
Or what?
Medicine or disinfectant kind of stuff. And it's off-putting. And when I have that experience, I don't like it at all. So it's either a like or a big dislike. It depends on, I don't know, weather, something, skin chemistry. So Baccarat Rouge was voted with 15%, number one, 15% of the votes. It's still very popular. Very popular on YouTube. And yes, you can smell it all around you, not just because a lot of people buy this version, the original version, but I think it has a lot of dupes and it has a lot of perfumes that were inspired by it, and hopefully this trend is going to end. Sorry. But there are a lot of great releases, and I think, for example, Rosendo Mateu.
That one is a lot better than this one.
It's a great discovery, and I actually saw it on I Am Noel, another channel that I'm watching, and she told that her opinion was that maybe it's going to be the next Baccarat Rouge. And I would prefer to smell that one much more instead of this one, but hopefully it's not going to become that hyped, because you want to have a scent that is more for you, not for everybody else. Let's do a recap of so this you are grading how much, because you didn't give this one a grade.
I don't know, maybe 6.
Oops, 6.
Anyway, out of all the perfumes, this is the last one.
Okay, I understand.
On the top. For me.
So let's do a recap, a short recap. You voted with 3 perfumes. So these are on your top 3, but on the third spot, it is a tie between L'Interdit, okay, and Alien and La Vie Est Belle. So all 3 of these are on the same spot. And do you have a favorite from
out of these 3?
Out of these 3.
I think L'Interdit.
Oh, interesting. Yes. Because it has some, I don't know, happier vibe a little bit, right? More bright side of the floral. Yes. So L'Interdit is going to be on
these 3,
yes, on the third spot. Okay, for Cosmin. And then we have number 2 and number 1, but number 2. Second spot. Second spot. So on the second spot, you voted Rosendo Mateu.
Yes. And I think out of the perfumes, all the perfumes we have tried, this is the second one. Yeah.
Great. And on the first spot.
On the first place, this one.
Portrait of a Lady.
Portrait of a Lady, yeah.
That's Frederic Malle. This
is definitely a woman's perfume. And the second, this one, Rosendo Mateu, I think it's unisex, yeah.
Unisex, so anybody can use it.
Yeah.
So this one, Portrait of a Lady, is a woman's perfume, in your opinion, right? Okay, because
I don't know, is it considered unisex or what?
No, it is targeted for women, but a lot of men
wear it
also. Because it has, that patchouli, darkness, you have a lot of spices. It's not just the rose, a fresh rose.
Of course.
It is a complex one.
That's why I said, it develops.
It's just funny because it plays with your mind being called Portrait of a Lady, right? So when you smell it, yes, it is a woman's perfume for sure. But yes, it can be worn by men, maybe not by you. You have different tastes.
I don't think, this one I would wear, Rosendo Mateu, but Portrait of a Lady, though I like it a lot, I don't think it's for men.
Okay, so his opinion. Thank you very much for this
You're
video.
Welcome.
Maybe you are going to join me some more in
why
other
not?
videos. And please let us know, what do you think of these very popular sexy perfumes, voted as most sexy, and please don't be offended of his opinions.
Of course, I'm sorry if I offended anyone, it's just my opinion.
Of course.
About the perfume that was considered
personal preferences. I mean, he's very much into orientals.
Yes, I like exotic perfumes.
Exotic perfumes. I mean, we are all influenced by our experience and so on. Yeah. So please stay safe. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye bye.
Bye.